Okay, so hi dear Virgo, very very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is journal love reading for all the Virgo singles, Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the rest of the month of December 2025. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. So let's start. Your current energies regarding love and relationship area, Virgo. We have 8 of swords, 2 of wands, 10 of wands. Bottom of the deck is the world card. Virgo, you are mentally trapped, mentally stuck on someone or something. You are waiting for the time when you will be able to feel energetically free. Right now, you are feeling a very burdensome and heavy kind of energy that you are trying to drop from maybe quite a long time now. But all it's like you have dropped it already in the physical world, but somehow energetically it's still there, and you're waiting for the time when you are going to be completely free, completely safe, completely in this energy of out of some kind of trapped energies, whatever it is, whether you are stuck on someone, whether you are stuck on something. Okay, so you're mentally stuck, waiting for the time when you will be able to drop something or someone completely out of your life, out of your system. Bottom of the deck is the world card. So basically you're waiting for some kind of a completion of a cycle here. There is some kind of unfinished business between you and a particular person or a situation, and you guys are waiting for the time when you will be able to finish that business for good and move forward completely, and then maybe open up to new people, new situations. Right now it's not even in your mind to connect with new people, new situations, because there's a very heavy and burdensome kind of energies that you're carrying around yourself. Okay, and you're trying your best to work on that instead of going towards anything or anyone new right now. Cool. Let's see your energies for a new person, new situation, new bond. We have the King of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. For a new person, new energy, there might be some chances that you might connect with somebody. You are going to feel emotionally stable, emotionally grounded with this person. You are going to feel emotionally content up to certain extent. But then there is going to be this lack of equal give and take of energy. Either you will be not able to give your 100% to this situation, or the person that you are going to be attached to, they will not be able to give you the 100% attention or investment. And then this is going to convert into a game of ego battle, like you guys are going to fight a lot, or you guys are going to make it a energy of why the hell you didn't call, why the hell you are not responding. So it's going to from making you feel like very content and very peaceful to making you feel frustrated and angry. This situation is lacking this stability that you guys should have in a particular relationship in order for a relationship to move forward in a positive way, right? Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. So one of you is lacking that stability, that groundedness, or that maturity to carry a situation forward. One of you is going to continuously attack on the other person here, because they are not going to like participate in the drama. They are not going to be as much emotionally available as the other person wants them to. That is going to create conflict. That is going to create this energy of, oh, it's not working out, so let's drop it. It's like let's say you met me for the first time and you felt really good about me, good about the situation, and then after some period of time you're expecting me to give all of my time to you, give all of my life to you, and if I'm not doing that, you're getting frustrated or irritated, and then you are feeling like, okay, I knew it already. Okay, you are manifesting it. And even if you are in love with somebody, doesn't mean that you own them. They're not your property. I'm just telling you, it's not like you're doing it, but it's going to make you feel like this, or somebody else feel like this. That's why this situation with the new person, new connection is not going to move forward. Okay, let's see your energies for a past person, past connection, Virgo. We have Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody is trying to suppress their emotions as deeply as they can. There's attraction, there's a desire to come forward and do something about it. There is infatuation, there is physical attraction, there is daydreaming kind of energy, passion. There's lack of stability here also. What is happening, Virgo? You guys are not able to connect with that energy that is giving you a stable base, a stability kind of energy. Okay, so there are chances that somebody is going to rush towards you. They are going to open up to you, but they are going to fight with you. It's going to be a cat fight kind of thing. It's going to be, you are the one to blame here, you are the one to blame here, you did this, you did that. So somebody who is not opening up, they are very passionate about you, they are very passionate about the idea of coming forward towards you. There's no love here, there's pure passion, pure infatuation and pure attraction. And mostly this is somebody who is creating scenarios in their head and thinking good about it. But when they are going to come forward towards you, it can be possibly someone who is waiting continuously for you to do something about this situation. And when you're not going to do that, they are going to attack you. They are going to like feel like revengeful and hateful and spiteful towards you. So they might end up fighting with you very, very immaturely. It's with a lot of immaturity. Bottom of the deck is Eight of Pentacles. Although their intention here is to come forward towards you and make things work out slowly but surely, but they got no chills, they got no patience, they don't have any idea how to manage this, how to handle this situation, these kind of situations, emotional situations. So emotional maturity and emotional groundedness is missing. It's like as if I'm repeating the same thing again and again, Virgo. It can be you guys getting triggered by simple, nonsensical things and getting frustrated and angry because you're not able to understand the difference between true love and this on and off, in and out, addictive kind of energies. At least one of you is not able to do that. Hmm. Let's see the guidance here, Virgo. We have Ace of Wands, the Empress, the Eight of Wands. Bottom of the deck is a Queen of Wands. You guys have to talk to yourself. It's like you guys have to sit in front of the mirror and you guys have to understand that whatever a relationship, whatever kind of relationship you're entering in, whether it's just a casual thing, whether it's something serious, whether it's something that you want for the rest of your life or something, you guys have to understand the difference between sex and love and beautiful connection, long term connection, a soulmate kind of a dynamics, right? You guys might not be able to understand what's going on because you yourself is not sure about what's going on from inside and what you really, really, really want in your life. So maybe you are one of those people who are attracted to somebody who is visually very good, right? And you're attracted to them and you feel like, okay, this is love, I'm so attracted to this person, I feel like having this person for the rest of my life. But when you start that bond with them, that connection with them, the attraction fades away. It starts fading away with time, as you know the true character, true nature of that person, and as you understand that it was deep, it was just infatuation, not love. But till that time you understand that point, it becomes a little bit more, it becomes very complicated to resolve or to make the issue uh, to understand the issue on a deeper level, right? So you guys have to be very, very honest with yourself. It's like you have to have a proper talk with yourself, self talk with yourself, like what is the difference between love and the physical attraction and infatuation, what you are looking for, and if whatever you're looking for is there right now around you or not, or if you should wait. Even if you are looking for a casual relationship, try to understand my point here. You guys have to be very, very honest with yourself, because right now you are attracting disappointments over disappointments, because you yourself is not very, very clear about what you want and how you want it in your life, right? And there are certain things that you are not able to differentiate from each other. It's not obviously for every one of you, but whatever resonates with you, take it, and other part, leave it. But having this self talk, having this clarity and understanding, this communication with yourself is very, very important, where you understand whether you want someone by your side just for the casual thing for the time being, or you want something long term. Accordingly you have to work, and accordingly you have to put in the effort and energy. And that's very, very important to understand what you really are hoping for and looking for. Bottom of the deck is a Queen of Wands. Attraction, physical attraction, somebody looking good to you is not love, right? I can understand that this is the first step of falling in love with somebody or something like that, but try to fall in love with the nature of that person. Try to fall in love with the raw, unfiltered version of a person, because the attraction, the physique, the beauty is going to fade away someday. Okay, that's the point here. And vice versa is also applicable. If somebody is there for with you just for fun, just for your looks, or just for the way you guys have the physical intimacy thing, then it's not true love. Then it's like you guys are deceiving yourself. Hmm? Both of you try to understand it if it is possible for you guys. Okay, let's see what we have for you guys as the final. Let me pull one final card for you guys from the Romance Angels, Virgo. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. See, if you are going to be raw and unfiltered, and the way you are, truthful and honest with yourself, and you are going to accept the other person for what they are and who they are, your love life is going to be more simple and more peaceful. Okay, very less complicated, and very simple and peaceful, the way it should for mature adults. Cool. So thank you so much for tuning in, Virgo. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.